phone.
Welcome to the Northland Bank.
Welcome, friend of child. And you said, but back to the matter.
What agreement?
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate. And the Harbinger.
Ah, where is that guy anyway?
Child is currently at Lioli.
Oh, ahem. There are two styles of cooking in Liyue, known as Li, the flagship restaurant of Don't Talk to Paimon like that.
If I take the loan.
Welcome to the Northland Bank.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
If I take the loan.
Welcome to the Northland Bank.
If I take the loan.
Welcome to the Northland Bank.
If I take the loan.
Welcome to the Northland Bank.
If I take the loan.
Aha, you made it. As promised.
So,
He's certainly it. I took the lip...
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Indeed. And we the
It is an honor.
Discretion?
Indeed. The Wongsheng.
Huh?
Did you think the Fatui calls many such people friend? Well, they are.
Because I,
What?
Don't.
Rex Lapid, the times have changed. As you have in years past, Liu,
Yeah,
deicide on traveler.
well,
Indeed. The Tianxuan.
Precisely. Oh, if we are a...
All right, you can go if you want.
After having experienced the land of the... But I suppose... Organize Liu Ningguang of the Chief. I neither know... These are the...
what?
Well then.
Well, it's cheap.
Betting?
Noctiluk.
Radiant Gray. What do you think?
But how do we pick? What do you think, Mr.
Oh? If it were...
Oh?
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with...
Oh, wait. Hey! If we only need one...
Oh. It is as you say.
Huh?
If one must all more right.
What? Is this how the Well, he knows a lot about big money.
No need to waver. Value only after the... If you return to...
Whoa!
But there is a fool.
What is that?
If you point at the patterns, Noctilucus Jade of excellent... I haven't...
Priceless. We're back to buy some...
burn them. That would... How about this? I can...
Don't worry.
All right. Take these as samples.
Aren't these two... Even paper's thicker.
Stingy.
But wouldn't some...
It can't be helped.
What sort of...
While we...
Oh!
Strictly...
Well... Oh! Now...
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals...
That's the pot! It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it. It's a bit late, but we gotta cut the line.
Gotcha.
There's still soup in here. These hilly trolls sure have been... This soup look... Mr. Zhongli said that the shine... Nice and spicy.
Windblade!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade! Hilly trolls are surrounding us again! Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors! Let's take care of them and continue again after. You're toast! Yeah, that light came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it? More hilly trolls! They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food. Oh, that's bright! Too bright! That was the third Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it? It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
You're back, my friend.
Huh? No, think of it. Exactly.
No problem.
Then we'll take a...
Done. All the same. Parting. It is said that when our... Alas.
Are you sure?
If not...
In the safe hands of the Liuachi.
All right.
Now that we've...
Hey, wait a...
Oh, right. As I...
Any what?
Mora. My apologies. Another... Oh...
Oh, that won't do. That's a relief. Have a look.
It's fine. Just enough for half price.
Well, it's...
Look at you bossing everyone around.
We can leave the jade here. I have already... Ah, yes.
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is this where we're doing the rite of parting?
Yes. I have already read... That's right. The Liu...
But when something this... Although with that, also...
Traditionally, we...
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So, was this exuvia hidden away by the Qixing? I mean, we haven't even figured out who the murderer is.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that there is to find here. These things are for the authorities in Eugene Terrace to consider. Trying to help would probably only add to their troubles. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily.
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint in Teyvat. All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted there.
Wow! Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks it suits Morax. But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available. Perhaps each has their motives. In Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not be betrayed. I, for one, have no issue. Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Perfume?
No. Perfume, silk flower petals.
It's time for Zhongli.
May the Lord of Geo protect you and fortune find you.
Take it easy.
Hey, boss, do you sell silk flowers here?
Silk flowers? Would you like?
Which kind?
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid questions.
Golden Housemaiden, Valley.
My goodness, this gentleman is quite the connoisseur. You two must be his servants. Please refrain. Now then.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ. Just look at the... By contrast, this variety... Lastly, the silk flowers have all but...
Wow!
I possess but a smattering of trivia.
Oh, Mr. Zhang...
I'll take them all.
Again?
How can I put this? But this silk flower... Perhaps you don't... Like several other tedious... But this is the only rite of parting. Now that's settled. A question. Do you have any mora on you?
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
If I may interject...
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard the awful news about what happened at this year's Rite of Dissension. It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since. I'm worried that everything I've heard is true. Since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord, they're free of charge. Just don't forget to pass on my regards.
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? I would be nobody if not for Rex Lapis. If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be worth a fraction of what I can...
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity.
Thank you, boss.
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Please, it's the least I could do.
So, now that we've got the flowers, how do we make the perfume?
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of my acquaintances have personal experience in the art of decoction.
Talk about first world problems.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city. Try the common folk, especially women.
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice-smelling ladies to talk to? Paimon likes this job.
I will wait for you near the Statue of the Seven. Meet me there when the perfume is ready.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan. She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
I stopped.
Oh, it's not that kind of.
Do I look like the kind?
Well, Paimon.
Now that you mention it, oh, it must.
Aha!
No. Anyway, this.
The fortune teller, right? Thanks, Lon.
Hello.
We've come to ask you a question.
Perfume? That said, since I usually set up my stall.
That's the.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Yingar's homemade perfume?
Yinger? Oh, as in scent of spring, Yinger?
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for them. Apparently, her homemade product is better than anything you'll find on the market.
Great! This is just the intel we need. Finally, we're getting some.
Well, hello. You found me.
What? How did...
Oh, Actually, I was starting to worry you.
Snooping around.
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the future if you don't want word to get around. Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? What kind would you like? Three in one go. My goodness. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. You're on the prowl and need some sweet-smelling ammunition? Is that it? Is that the...
Zhongli was right. People don't remember this tradition anymore.
As one of my favorite poems goes, "O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossoms as they are deflowered in the spring, for come winter, even thy sturdiest wood shall wither."
That went over Paimon's head a little.
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be my assistant, but you'd better make sure I'm the only person on your mind while you're hanging around with me. So, where is a good place for making sweet, sweet perfume? Where is that? Mondstadt? We're only making some perfume. There's no need to go to somewhere close. I've had a word with... Are you ready to...
What?
I meant make me... Well, I'm...
Take it easy.
gourmet restaurant.
Really got a lot going for it. This water will... Now, I need you to extract the silk flower essence. Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. Very carefully, take hold of the mortar and pestle. Gently does it. You need to keep your wrist firm so your hand doesn't slip. Now use your strong hand. Ooh! Now take these. Don't forget to do all three. They look visually identical during...
Overeaten. Listen, let me tell you how it is.
A toast to our success.
Wow! The essence is... You must take care to control the heat, so please don't waste a drop. All three perfumes are ready, and you, a testament to the lengths you... Anyway, shall I...
Paimon wants to...
This first one is... The second one... Finally, all clear? Don't get the... Good. I'll leave you with some parting words. One who tries to sail 3 boats... Come and hang out with me.
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven. Mr. Zhongli's probably been waiting a while. We've brought the perfumes, Mr. Zhongli. Did we take too long? You were just staring up at...
Oh, you're back. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statue...
Well, how can a person compete with a statue?
That is true. Well...
3 sets and...
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. This is the second kind. The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of Oh, what was that? That's the one older. Does that mean that Rex Lapis is...
Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms.
What a shame. Let's hope the Qixing can catch the real killer.
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
So, we
Next, I would like the two...
Cleansing bath.
At present.
Sure, but...
Ah.
Man.
Take it easy.
small things. Youngster, are you here to admire?
What happened?
Back in my day, people said that if they
So that means the...
Yes, this harbor is like a dry tinder. Well, an old friend of mine, he saw me gazing at it often and gave it to me. But he told me then that if someone should come to borrow that bell, I should not be loath to part with it. It has been many years, and who knows how many times someone has come to borrow this bell. Still, though, I can't recall when it started. It's been a long time since anyone has come to borrow it. Oh, these old bones are so slow to look for things. I doubt you can wait that long.
That's right, Granny. We...
All right, children. There is no need to worry. I didn't place the bell very far away.
Do you live near here, Granny?
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot? My entire household is in here.
How does that work?
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere inside this teapot, and you are quite welcome to borrow it, if you can find it. Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa! That sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot? What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you, children. Please help an old lady clean up.
Did you notice? The cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since Granny last swept this place?
Take it easy.
You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing bell, do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus?
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you? Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you? Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me... I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you? Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you? I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you? I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you? Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you? Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you? Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
Convinced that she's an adeptus. Like, don't they